Johan Oviedo is the guy that I love that they're taking a flyer on because let me tell you why. Ready? Basic, very base level stuff. This guy's a moose.
Big guy.
Welcome into the program. The Red Sox have swung another trade. They've been dealing with all their old friends. This time it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ben Cherington, the general manager of those Pirates, in case you didn't know that. Ben Cherington runs the show there.
And why would you?
Why would you what? Know that?
Yes.
Or know anything about the Pirates?
Exactly. This is their third trade with them under Breslow.
That's interesting.
Breslow is a big fan. If you want Paul Skeens one day, maybe they're starting to build a relationship.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I love that.
Little appetizer.
Then that's the only reason today's important.
You know, just keeping the lines of communication open is what that is. I think that's a great point. Excellent point. So they do a deal for the password. The password is gone. What are you laughing about?
That his mother actually named him this, so nobody can know his name. Nobody can. Walt tried to pronounce it. I think he even got it wrong. So you get rid of your third.
Joe Stinson Garcia.
Joe Stinson. Okay. Doesn't look like that.
Did I do it okay? Yeah, I did it. Thank you. It's not that hard.
Tyler would know.
His brother's still here.
It's a great password, though. Just look at it with the.
What's his brother's name? Reset.
They actually call him the username. Johan Fran Garcia.
Username. That's even better.
Username and password.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the password is now a pirate.
Password invalid.
Yes.
Go Bucks.
They've changed the password. That's what they've done. And they're sending him out to Pittsburgh. He is considered one of the top Red Sox prospects. Why? I don't really know.
Right.
He had a rough go of it.
I'm not exactly sure why he would be considered a top prospect, but I would tell you that he does not profile in my mind to being a good major league player.
So he's not like Roman Anthony.
No, definitely not.
Or
No,
Marcelo
nope,
Myers.
he does not profile
you knew
the
those guys
same
were
way.
Good, right? Who ranked this guy there? Is this like a team?
Well, I
thing?
think
Is it
part
MLB
of it
thing,
is
or
production in
Yeah.
the minor leagues.
He hit at AAA last year. There was really good power. He was nuclear when he first got up there, but he struck out 29% of the time.
He's a 4A player.
That's it. He's a platoon player. I think he's Johnny Gomes with a little more athleticism, really good in left and right field, and can play center field. People will go in and get that guy who mashes lefties. But I remember talking to someone when he faced Andrew Painter, who's one of the best pitching prospects in the sport, got obliterated against good stuff in the minor leagues. Just not someone with the Red Sox current outfield that makes sense to keep. I think people just expected he'd be the piece in a Joe Ryan trade or a Freddie Peralta trade or something along those lines.
Okay. So that's what happened. And I think that this is I like this trade on the surface for a few reasons. Number one, the Red Sox did not overvalue their prospect in the deal. They did not pretend that this particular player was a star and was a real top prospect, and they weren't using him as a chip in a much bigger deal. This is not a major, significant type of deal. And they traded him away, which tells you they did not overrate their guy. They didn't.
Which we heard at the deadline, they were doing that with a couple guys, whether it was Garcia, Brandon Clark, or Franklin Arias, but we knew his name was being included in rumors, and people were saying the Red Sox like these guys more than other teams do.
Yeah, and so it doesn't feel like they did that this time, and it feels like they're finally going in the other direction and doing the thing that I always would encourage a baseball general manager to do, which is trade away the guys who you don't think are any good. Trade away the guys who you think are overrated. Get rid of them. Move on from them. See what you can get back in return. Maybe there's a prospect elsewhere that you want to take a flyer on, that you want to see how it goes. And so in this deal, to me, Johan Oviedo is the guy that I love that they're taking a flyer on because, let me tell you why. Ready? Basic, very base level stuff. This guy's a moose.
Big guy. Was he 6'6", 280? Like, if you
moose.
catch fire with this guy, like, that's the risk. So if you're never even going to play the other guy, and if you don't really love him, obviously they don't, take a flyer on this guy as a number 3 or 4.
He pitched at Fenway last season.
He's huge.
And he's a big dude. I could just tell you he's a big dude. And now I was about to ask Milliken this morning, like, where's this guy releasing the baseball in terms of distance from the rubber? But before
it was 9:45, and you didn't have the time.
I stop it. That's not nice.
Am I wrong?
And And how did you describe it before I could even get the question out? How did you describe this?
98th percentile extension.
Woo!
Oh, my God.
Look at that extension.
I knew he would know. I knew that he would know
98.5.
exactly
That's what we got in the back room
what
here,
the
too.
extension is. 98.5 extension.
Why is that countertop raising up?
That's
With
what
the
it is.
67th percentile fastball velo. So you combine the two, and he had a massive change with the fastball this year, which I think is why the Red Sox are looking at him and having this kind of interest. Arm angle, he lowered it by 4 degrees. All of a sudden, his fastball, and we talked fastballs that rise. That's why Craig Breslow likes Joe Ryan so much. The induced vertical break. I know, vertical break, just the baseball going up.
This guy's heating up his punch here. Yeah.
Induced
15
vertical
inches on
break.
the fastball.
I love
Just
it.
let him be clean so Felger and Maz can play this.
Okay,
in the
I'm sorry.
afternoon,
Let me here. Go
So
ahead.
give us that
All
again.
right, ready? Hold on. We're going to be quiet so that we have the clip that Felger Maz can use later on.
Jimmy,
of
clip
Milliken
this.
breaking down a guy that I'm gonna love. I love this guy. I'm rooting for this guy. Johan Oviedo. Tell me all about him. Ready? Go.
Yeah, no, I think that's the big thing, the induced vertical break. We're talking 15 inches. That fastball rises. The K per 9 was the best of his career. It was over 9. Now you start to look at some other things. It was a 3.5 ERA and 9 starts this past season. The FIP, as much as I love to talk FIP, it was 4.92. Why was that? Because a guy who's always had command issues coming off Tommy John this past season, it was over a 5 walk per 9. So I think the Red Sox, what they see is a guy whose Ks are going up. As he gets farther away from Tommy John, the control should get a little bit better. And he's always been someone where people really like the slider. They really like the curveball. He has 2 good breaking balls. If he could just locate the ball consistently a bit more, people saw that maybe there was a ceiling of a number 3. He's already shown that he can be a number 4 or number 5 starter with a 4.3 ERA and 32 starts in 2023. And I think worst case scenario for the Red Sox, he could be a really good multi-inning arm. But this is the kind of move where you bring him into the mix now. It's another 4-5-ish type starter. But guess what? With all these arms, we know Freddie Peralta. The Brewers are looking for a pitcher. We know what Ketel Marte. They want a pitcher in return for him. I think this is setting them up to deal one of their back-end arms because Breslow told you they're comfortable 3 through 10 in terms of depth. So why are you bringing another arm in the mix? Well, you're going to need to replace someone if they're getting shipped out for another piece.
2, 3, go!
That's what he said.
You like all of that?
15 inches.
I
Yeah,
would-
that gets me
I would
excited,
stuff.
by the way.
I would back in my day. I would stuff you in a locker so fast and take all.
Yeah,
your
it gets
lunch.
you excited
You wouldn't
on
eat for
paper.
weeks.
In theory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
they-
break through.
it's all in
But
theory.
in practice, do you believe that's happening?
No, he hasn't played a full season since 23. He missed all of 24. He made 9 starts last year for Pittsburgh. Let me tell you, this guy was working his ass off out there, too.
Yeah.
He was sweating like
Very
crazy.
close to
Just a
Chapman,
yeah.
bulldog. Just- what,
Switching shirts like
oh my
crazy.
God! I bet he needed a new undershirt. What was his? Give me the measurables, height and weight on him. What's listed at?
6'6", 275.
Have you seen Chapman working out? I sent you guys.
Yeah,
that
Chapman's a
video.
huge dude
Jesus
too.
Christmas.
Yeah, he's ripped though.
What the hell's he on?
He's something good.
Holy
But their whole
crap.
thing
Good
right
stuff.
now, mass is gas. Mass is gas. That's
Yeah.
what they're looking at in this guy. Go out there and throw the ball.
He's got good stuff. He's got good stuff. Now let's see Andrew Bailey, put him in the Bailey pitching lab and see what they come out with here.
Yeah.
Who's the
Okay.
Vagisil guy from yesterday? The junk thrower. I like this.
He
kind
is
of guy.
the opposite
I
of
don't
Mike
want-
Boddicker.
I want this
He
kind of
is.
guy. I don't
He
like
is the
Mike
anti-Boddicker. This guy's got good stuff. Elite extension. He's a project. He's what, 20?
So
how
what?
old?
He'll be 28 next season.
All right, he's 28. He's a project. It's taking a flyer on a guy, but hey,
Maybe
you're
at
dealing
puberty late.
you're dealing off prospects that are overrated. Good job.
Well, and-
good job, Brez, you effing stiff. Good job.
Yeah, it's the second thing that gets me excited too. By the way, if this opens the door for you to make another deal like Milliken was talking
Yeah.
about, because now you have that surplus, that's even better. Like, let's have an off season here if you're the Red Sox.
Look at a team like the Brewers that don't need outfield help. They probably went and said, hey, you want to include Garcia in a package? We're not really into that. But can we make you more comfortable dealing Hunter Dobbins or Connolly Early or Kyle Harrison, one of these guys? It's ridiculous when you start going down the number of pitchers they have to fill the back of the rotation or that are just like younger pitching prospects that can impact the big league level. After Bayo, it's Connolly Early, Peyton Tolley, Cutter Crawford, Patrick Sandoval, Johan Oviedo, Hunter Dobbins, Kyle Harrison, David Sandlin, Luis Perales. Cooper Crisball did get DFA'd, but they gave him $800K because they don't want another team to pick him up, so they think he's going to slide through waivers and stay in the org. And that doesn't include Shane Drohan
Stay in the
Had
org.
to
and
fit that
Tyler
in.
Stay in the
Silverstein.
org.
Had to fit that in.
Stay in the org. Yeah,
They
no,
have a
definitely wanna
lot
keep
of
that in there.
arms.
Yeah, I know.
A lot.
So you think in 60 seconds you could tell me about the other 2 players the Red Sox received?
Yeah, very quickly. Nothing too crazy here.
Yeah,
Tyler
nothing crazy.
Samanigo, left-handed reliever, pitched really well at AA, had his UCL worked on in 2024. But kind of a guy, we know they've dealt left-handers off the 40-man. He's probably someone who will start at AAA and could be left-handed relief help.
Okay.
Beyond that, Adonis Guzman, 5th-round pick out of the University of Arizona last year, glove-first guy. Hit a little bit in college, but is expected to just have a cannon behind the plate and be that kind of org catcher. But so far this offseason, they're chasing lower minor league catching depth because they didn't draft any catchers this past year. Ronnie Hernandez, who they dealt for Chris Murphy, and Luke Heyman, who was the deal with the Mariners as well. And they also signed Jason DeLay on a minor league deal.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, we can start
Red
the show.
Sox are dealing. The Red Sox have been active. Now, they haven't landed any big players yet. They haven't signed their bat, is what they haven't done. They haven't gotten Bregman.
Bregman's still out there.
They haven't gotten Pete Alonso. They haven't gotten Schwarber. They haven't gone down that road yet, but they are doing other deals. So far, Sonny Gray, and now this one. They've added a couple
This
more
one.
arms. Well, this deal, I mean.
This guy.
Johan Oviedo. Big fella. Big hoss. Need a name for him. He's got a nickname? He needs one. Password had a nickname.
Yeah.
You trade one nickname, that guy, you got to bring in another.
Bullwinkle.
He needs single-digit number. He needs, like, number 1.
No, big
Like
guy, big
Roethlisberger.
numbers.
No, Roethlisberger.
No.
It looks awkward.
He was wearing 24.
24, not going to get that here.
What was Rich Garces back in the day? What number was Rich
34.
Garces? 34?
Yeah, also not available.
That's better 34 after that. Yeah.
Workshop that.
Bullwinkle because he's
you
a
think
moose.
about it. You think about that. No one has worn no. They've given 24 to no one after Manny, have they?
No, they have a lot.
Who?
David Price wore it.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they've only given it to like real players though.
Someone recently too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's a number they should keep off limits. That would be my thought on that. That one should be kept out of there.
I think
For
Drake May,
multiple
Drake May
players.
should have worn a different one. The Mac Jones thing just kills me. 10-10.
I mean, Dwight Evans should have his, number off limits.
They
As
gave it
should
to
Manny. Like
Takeshi Saito.
Oh, come on.
Right after Manny left.
Did they really give it to him after?
Yeah.
That's so obnoxious. They should keep that one off limits for two players, for Dewey and for Manny. Those two. You just hand that out to anybody around here, please.